Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit more interesting. We're going to be doing a System of a Down tier list, from the self-titled to Hypnotize. I'm not including Protect the Land or the combo of Protect the Land and Genocidal Humanoids because that's only two singles. So I'm not going to count them, I'm just going to count the main discography albums. And we're going to start off with the self-titled. This is actually my second favorite System of a Down album. My personal standouts for this one are Sweet Pea, No, Sugar, Soil, War, and Mind. Also, Darts and Pluck is pretty good too. Like, this is very close to perfection, but I'm going to say a hot take. I'm not the biggest fan of spiders, personally. I know a lot of people love spiders, but I'm not in love with spiders, so that's the only thing that's keeping it out of S, but it's still going an A+ tier. This is a near perfect album. Next up, though, we got Toxicity. And personally, I don't like this as much as the self-titled. I love the opener. This opens on a perfect note with Prison Song. I also love Deer Dance, Forest, Aerials, and I also love the title track. But I'm not the biggest fan of tracks like Pogo or Shimmy. Multiply is great, along with Needles. Jet Pilot's also pretty good. I do like Chop Suey. I just think it's been way overplayed, so that does drag it down a little bit for me. Also, ATWA is an amazing song. Very sorrowful and heartfelt. Love it. It also closes on a very interesting note with Arto. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Arto, with the more tribal-like feel. So I actually think that's a very interesting way to close it. Very, very well done. But next up is Steal This Album. And sorry, y'all, this is my least favorite System of a Down album. It does have its highlights, like Inner Vision, Boom, New Guns, Mr. Jack. I also kind of like F the System. But it also is probably my least favorite System of a Down song on here with Roulette. Was not a big fan of that one, but on a normal occasion, I would give this album like a B if I'm comparing it to anything else, but for their own discography, it's more of a C. But next up, we get to my personal favorite System of a Down album, Mesmerize, S tier. This is my number one. I love this thing from the opening of Soldier Side intro, the intro track, to Lost in Hollywood. And I also love Sad Statue, Old School Hollywood, Violent Pornography, Question. This cocaine makes me feel like I'm on this song. Radio Video with that great accordion. Cigarro with the fantastic line of "My cock is much bigger than yours. My cock can walk straight through the door." I also love Revenja and BYOB, or Bring Your Own Bombs. This is a flawless 10 out of 10 album in my opinion. Perfection. But that stuff is Hypnotize. I'm going to give this a B. I really love the opener Attack. There's also Hypnotize, Tentative, and Holy Mountains that I all love. I'm not the biggest fan of Dreaming or the track Vicinity of Obscenity. But it closes on a very strong note with Soldier Side, though. But that's how I feel about it. This is my System of a Down tier list. It goes Mesmerize, Self-Titled, Toxicity, Hypnotize, Steal This Album at the bottom. Still not a bad album, just not as good as these other four, in my opinion. So, there we go. Also, if you want to just check out my two favorite songs, System of a Down, that tied between Mesmerize and Self-Titled, they are Revenja from Mesmerize and Sugar from the self-titled. Like, in my opinion, if you just want to hear the best System Down, check those two songs out. Anyway, that should do it. Drop your own comment. Sorry, drop in the comments your own System of a Down tier list. It could be dramatically different from mine. That is okay. I'm just interested in seeing y'all's opinions, because we all differ, we all have our own opinions, and I just want to see everyone's opinions on this fantastic band. But anyway, that should do it. Gates of Aries, signing off. Everyone, have a great day.